Okay, continuing on. So I think we need to go this way?
Don't hide from me, Callum.
Right.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. They shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
See, she doesn't like Callum, really. What the hell is this thing? Looks like it's straight out of a Godzilla movie. What in the world? Anyway. So this is where the game crashed last time. Hopefully it doesn't decide to do it this time. That would be very unfortunate.
Constant crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
Yeah, it floats yours. Salmon device, what is this? Hello? What? What? Achievement unlocked, shocking revelations. By the way, I got like 3 or 4 achievements before getting to this point, but since the video crashed, they're gone. Or I already had them, so they didn't pop back up. That was weird. Why in the world did that happen? Where are you at? Oh, it was right here, so obviously it's gone now. So one of the bumper cars actually has the lights on. Why do you have your lights on, sir? Examine accident report. Francis Dufresne, the Shakes. It's Francis Dufresne, 25th of October, 1976. Laborers working on the crane. Richard Stapleton, Lawrence Creed, and Michael Edworth. A brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attached to the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe any injuries caused. Francis was killed. That seems a little bit more than an injury. Did the injured employee see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did you file an employee's portion of a workers' compensation form? Yes. Supervisor's comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have been someone on back of the load, undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this accident or incident? Double-checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. Employee or supervisor's signature. Additional comments or notes. The local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the bad spirits. That's unfortunate. And one of them has turned on now. Why can't I move? Why can't I move? Well, how lucky. It decided to dodge us last second. Why did that remind me of Luigi's Mansion? That was weird. The music right there, like the little chiming, reminded me of Luigi's Mansion. It's a good game. I played it the other night, and it was fun. Another game I hope to do soon is Eternal Darkness, because I have a copy of it now. So, I'm hoping I'll get to do that
It's a
soon.
matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, "Yes, Sheriff."
So she was going through therapy, and I'm guessing the therapy was shock therapy, and that's why the thing that we just saw happened. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I am missing. Alright, so there's obviously something very wrong with whatever this place is. And I'm also guessing it's time to get on this Ferris wheel. I actually am terrified of Ferris wheels, and I do not know why. I guess I'm semi-afraid of heights, but I'm not, like, entirely afraid of heights, though.
Mommy is coming, Callum!
Because I was fine with being in an airplane. I had no problems. That was a baby crying. I have no problems being in airplanes. I rode in an airplane to Florida and was perfectly fine with that. Decrease speed. We gotta be able to get into that car. Let's ride this Ferris wheel. And of course, we're gonna see Mr. The top hat guy is gonna increase the speed for us. Which, we didn't even know if Callum was inside here. So, why did we get on all of these rides? We may never know. Anyway, we're just gonna, look outside the window, take in the view. That's what the brochure asked us to do, isn't it? So, I'll take him up on the advice.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Right. She was depressed over her husband dying. That's what it was. Now, doesn't the Ferris wheel, like, freak out or something right now? It wouldn't be a horror game if it didn't. Oh, I guess not. So, her husband died. She had Callum. Callum didn't live up to her expectations that she had set for him whenever he was born. And she was mad at Callum. She was going through therapy, which was shock therapy.
Where are you? Callum!
I am lost. It still sounded like it was coming from that. What the heck? Oh, no, it didn't. Sounds like it's coming from this way. Is it? Let's go down this way.
Stay where you are!
Okay, I think it's from this way. I could be wrong. I think I might be wrong. Wait.
Don't be afraid.
I don't hear anything. I'm confused, I don't know. Okay, no. I'm going the right way. Oh, no I'm not. I can't cross here. Never mind. I lied. Let's go this way then. It's a full moon out. Callum, where are you?
Callum? Callum!
Why does it suddenly, instead of actually having him saying, over here, something weird and cocky like that, now we have just baby noises? Like, why the sudden switch? It's weird. Oh, hello. Take roller coaster ticket. Sure. Oh, hello. Spin, spin, sugar. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's weird. Let's go this way. Are we done? Are we done? Shake it off, come on. Lorraine, come on, shake it off. There we go. You got this. You're safe. Let's keep going down the path. We gotta find Callum.
Mommy is coming, Callum! A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping a piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Right. That was... I mean, kids are kids. Like, I don't have my own. But, I mean... They need the help. That's...
I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
Well, we're gonna do it now. For whatever reason.
Mommy is coming, Callum.
But, you know, kids, like, they're tough to have, but I mean, it's a big responsibility that you just have to, you just gotta deal with. It's kinda dark, you couldn't even really see that. Let's ride this roller coaster, huh? Ups and downs. Just like having a kid. It's got its ups and downs.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
Oh,
What do you mean?
Mr. Top Hat
have you
guy's
done to
behind
him?
me.
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
Oh, I guess he's leaving us alone then? Ew. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, I couldn't read that. Something about gravity. Not safe. I can taste your dreams. Oh. Oh! Callum. Callum, what did I tell you about standing in front of roller coasters? It's not safe. Also, I think you would have been bloody and obliterated, and not just, like, nonchalantly ragdolled off of me. But, you know. Maybe you're like a Iron Man child. I don't know your life. Or actually, I'm Lorraine, so I do know your life. But that's not the point. Alright, what do we got down here? Oh, finally a flashlight.
The witch awaits.
Hope's light.
Come back!
Can I use the flashlight? No? How do I use the flashlight? I just got this flashlight, and now I can't even use it? That's kind of lame.
This isn't a game, Callum!
Callum, come on, your mama, she wants you.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. And there will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
See, I think the reason is because she's unconsciously hurting him, and he can't exactly tell him. It's one of those things from Silent Hill, like, a mom or a parent is God in the eyes of a child, and so even though the mom is abusing her son, he doesn't exactly want to betray his mom, if that makes any
The whole town
sense.
was shocked by that one.
Killer
Never
instinct.
found out who did it.
Cotton Candy Corpse Leaves Sour Taste in Parkgoers' Mouths by Hal Laurel. Yesterday evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to the local authorities, the corpse has yet to be identified. However, they have confirmed that the remains appear to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from Innsmouth Academy, who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragedy from when something like this occurs, especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff at Atlantic Island Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim, and will cooperate fully with authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Solomon Chronicle will provide daily updates on this story going forward. Yeah, that's kind of gross. I think, real quick, I'm gonna go ahead. Hello? That was weird. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording real quick, make sure it saves, and then be right back.